possibility until it is. And that's Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez. It's probably not the most likely thing to happen. That's still the comment. I think the one no one's really talking about. But here is from yesterday, Ariel and I, their new show on DAZN, talking about the Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez fight, how real it potentially could be. Let's take a listen.
But I really believe that it's a real thing. Real thing. I'm not talking about like very simple. I think it is quite cool. I think it's I will not be out in 2025. Yeah, Jake wants it. No. Well, Jake wants it. Have we looked in the back catalog? Dangerous people that school of the Asian.
I think Addy is wrong here. I think Jake would absolutely want Canelo. I think Jake wants massive fights. Now, granted, when you talk about massive fights for Jake, it isn't just title belts. It's names in the sport. I'm not saying it's the only reason, but the reason that Jake isn't interested in Artur Beterbiev right now, probably one of the reasons, outside of the fact that Artur Beterbiev is a monster, Daniel Dubois, monster, but the reason there's no real interest in those fights for a guy like Jake is that one, they can make light heavyweight, and also, if his aspiration is a world title, fighting them right now does not get in there, but not massive names to the general public. Again, let's just think back to what made Netflix a success for Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. He was the dance partner of Jake Rocket, Mike Tyson. Does Artur Beterbiev do that for Jake? I'm not saying every
What's up, Justin?
fight can do that, but I am saying for those big names, those massive risks, like Jake would take with a Canelo Alvarez, the juice better be worth the squeeze. In other words, Canelo has a massive quote made. He was the record holder of AT&T's gate before Jake just broke it. And Tyson for him to risk it for the biscuits, as we say down in the South. Need a dance partner that's going to bring the eyeballs, going to bring the most attention, the most risk, the most reward. That would be Canelo. And that's why I think it is a little difficult. That's why you hear Jake saying, and also that how does Jake have an advantage type of thing when you go into these fights? Because he's not a better boxer than Canelo, he's not a better boxer than Beterbiev, he's not a better boxer than Daniel Dubois. Where do the advantages come for a lot of the guys? Mike Tyson, Anderson Silva, it's his youth versus their Nate, Tyron Woodley, Nate Diaz, Ben Askren. It's his boxing skill versus their not-ever boxing skill. And also, there's weight. Jake is bigger.
You can't.
Those guys. So, yes, there has to be an.
You care. She never done anything to make you care. Like, it's still your mother. You're here because of her. Whether you agree with it or not, like, I would never say that about my mom. I love her too much, but freaking, yeah. You're here because of her.
Advantage for Jake to take if his disadvantage is the most important thing in the ring, which is boxing. Why I disagree with Addy here and saying that Jake doesn't want Canelo, it's because Jake will absolutely put it on the line with that kind of, because it's kind of the opposite of every fight that Jake has had, or at least maybe since the time of the fight, where Jake is not in any way expected to beat Canelo. It's almost like Amanda Serrano performance versus Katie Taylor, where he gained respect for her, even in a loss, by the way she performed. I'm not saying that Jake is going to perform in that same way, but you get the idea, like a loss can earn him a ton of respect while also putting on a grandiose thing. I'm not saying Jake wants to lose. He will go in there thinking he's going to lose, but I don't think so. But I don't think that Jake's afraid of taking it. That's the thing. I'm like, because he's a lot bigger, because he feels he's experienced enough to be able to keep himself accountable versus a guy in a smaller weight class that he doesn't maybe believe can hurt him. Same thing with the Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank called him out. He was like, all right, let's run it. You can't hurt me. You're too little. You're too short to get on this ride. That kind of stuff. Again, it doesn't come to fruition. In 2025, I think probably not, but I wouldn't be surprised about 2026 if